There are 3 steps required to get an H-1B visa. First, the employer files a Labor Condition Application, LCA, with the Department of Labor. The LCA certifies that an employer will comply with all the labor protection requirements of the H-1B program. Filing an LCA is a simple process that can be done online and costs nothing. Congress requires the Department of Labor to approve all LCAs within 7 days, as long as the form is filled out correctly. The Department of Labor is also prohibited from subsequently reviewing approved LCAs. As we'll explain in more detail later, the LCA process is nothing more than a meaningless paper shuffling exercise. Next, the employer files an I-129 Petition for Non-Immigrant Worker form. This complex and costly process usually requires hiring a lawyer. If the petition is approved, the last step is for the worker to obtain the visa from the State Department. Consular offices may require an in-person visit, interview, fingerprinting, and document review. The successful applicant receives a visa stamp in his passport and can now enter the U.S. The media often use inflated terms such as best and brightest, and highly skilled to describe H-1B workers. In reality, the standards are low. A bachelor's degree, even a mail-order one from an Indian diploma mill, is all it takes to qualify. As tech journalist Robert X. Cringely points out, when Bill Gates complained about not being able to import enough top technical people for Microsoft, he wasn't talking about geniuses, just normal coders. There is a visa for the world's truly talented high achievers called the O visa, which is uncapped and available only to individuals with extraordinary ability or achievement in the fields of sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics, or who has a demonstrated record of extraordinary achievement in the motion picture or television industry and has been recognized nationally or internationally for those achievements, who seek to enter the United States to continue work in the area of extraordinary ability. Google, Apple, and other top tech companies will take as many of the O visa candidates as they can get, but there just aren't that many who qualify, which is why quotas aren't required, Cringely explained. So when Microsoft, or Boeing for that matter, says a limitation on H-1B visas is keeping them from getting top talent, they don't mean it in the way that they imply. If a prospective employee is really top talent, the kind of engineer who can truly do things others simply can't, there isn't much keeping the company from hiring that person under the O visa program. H-1B visas are about journeyman techies and nothing else. Darren Waddell's LinkedIn page is impressive. Damned impressive. He's an American tech company's ideal job candidate. Or rather, he should be. The science whiz graduated from Texas A&M in 1995 with a BS in electrical engineering. He worked as a process engineer for Hitachi Semiconductor and Dominion Conductor. In 2000, he joined Texas Instruments, the renowned chip maker whose products range from your high school kid's graphing calculator to microcontrollers, data converters, processors, and integrated circuits used in touchscreens, medical devices, surveillance cameras, tablets, and cars. He is skilled in complex electromechanical, vacuum, gas delivery, materials, and quality control systems, adept at learning complex hardware and software, and skilled in leading-edge manufacturing techniques, Six Sigma, SPC, DOE, ISO, FMEA, predictive maintenance, defect controls, material inspection, process optimization, capital equipment installation, and equipment development. Waddell co-led a cutting-edge development project evaluating a liquid chemical process precursor for next-generation silicone nitride film. Silicone nitride film, which resists moisture and oxygen, protects the surface of semiconductors. Waddell's work resulted in a valuable patented process for his company. Scaling the corporate ladder, he spearheaded development of more than 40 complex electromechanical systems and manufacturing improvements. The Texas Instruments electrical engineer prospered. He bought a nice home and lived the middle-class American dream, which talking heads in both political